People struggle with this. Now, generally what happens, and I've seen this, is that we go and research our competition, we find a title that we like, and we literally just copy and paste it. That's fine, but I don't think that really helps you stand out if you have the same title as everyone else. Now, there's a whole bunch of different techniques for crafting up a title. You want to, of course, have certain keywords in there that clients are searching for. So in this case, I put in the word WordPress developer. So again, I'm looking for, WordPress developers. I'd probably put that in, and now I'm going to see different ones in there. And what I'm maybe looking for is maybe I'm looking for someone who can take a Figma design, turn it into a WordPress site, or maybe I'm looking for page optimization, or maybe I'm looking for SEO. So there's a lot of different things that a client could look for in the case of a WordPress developer. And one of the things that we really want to make sure is that our title is very specific. This is certainly true for new freelancers, but in general, we want it to be very specific, very eye-catching, something that gets people's attention. So I could waste time telling you all the different formulas out there, but I know a lot of you are using ChatGPT. So why don't we have ChatGPT help us with this? And I'm going to show you how to do that. If you go into ChatGPT, which we have right here, then, you probably already play with this quite a bit, and going to put some message in there. Okay. I'm going to give you a prompt below. You're going to see the code below that you can literally put into this to help you get what you need done. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste this in here, and then I'm going to walk you through the ideas behind it so that you understand why we put this together. Okay. So basically, we're instructing ChatGPT to enhance the profile by providing 5 recommendations. You can change that if you want. We also want to make sure that they're less than 70 characters. That makes sense because there is a limit on the title. Now, we're giving it steps to perform. Analyze the current title. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a second. Identify key elements, and then generate some recommendations that are listed here. Now, in these recommendations, you can go ahead and play with adding some of your own. These are the ones that we recommend. But at the end of the day, this is your prompt. You can do with what you want. Now, the output format is basically telling ChatGPT, here's how we want this to come out. And we're giving it examples. One of the things we see a lot of people forget to do when they're doing prompts is give examples. Now, so this is, I think, something that if you are copying and pasting from other people's profiles, maybe give those examples of the ones that you like. So literally just come in here and say, I really like this one. Let me put in, okay? And then, of course, it gives you your input options with different outputs. So really just looking at these examples, what it's basically you're trying to tell ChatGPT is, here's what's happening with things that I like. This is some of the stuff that I could see for my particular profile, and you're giving an example of there. And then, of course, more notes that are inside of this. All right, so this may sound like we're done, but we are not. We want to make sure that we say user, you are the user input, and what we want to put in here is WordPress developer. Okay, now pretty general, generic title, right? Let's say specialist. We can, specialist. We can add whatever. So basically, you take your current title that you have in your profile now, just put it in this line, user input, whatever it is. Now let's just go ahead and click the return button and see what ChatGPT has to say. So we scroll on down here. Boom, look at that. There's my 5 recommendations. It uses words like expert, specialist. But what I really like about this is it's giving you some options about clarity so that you can be very focused. So for instance, let's say you do build SEO optimized WordPress sites. Building SEO optimized WordPress sites is a great title. It tells clients exactly what you do. Maybe you are a theme developer, so custom theme specialist. So what I really like about this little prompt, which is in the notes below, is that you can literally just copy and paste this and put whatever you want in and get some recommendations. Maybe you want 10 recommendations. So show more recommendations. Just type that in and let's go ahead and see what happens. And there we go. It's going to start writing some out there. Now, notice what it's giving you as options. WooCommerce and WordPress e-commerce specialist. That's a good one. Be if you work in WooCommerce, because again, I may want someone who knows this in depth. So this is just a little simple way for you to create up your own titles using ChatGPT using the prompt below.